Welcome, Leo, to your May chakra reading. Okay, this is for enlightenment reasons and getting back your powerful three within yourself, which is your mind, body, and spirit, and getting them connected with energy. We do have 4 planets retrograded, so I can only imagine how people are feeling at this time. Right now is a beautiful time to have chakra going on, so that way we can get off that bad energy and put on good energy. Okay, so go ahead and pick whichever pile here, whichever rock is resonating with you, whichever one is screaming your name. Okay, so you have deck 1 and deck 2, and just do that within your mind. Okay, and I will start with the green rock deck. I've given you guys some time to pick. Okay, and welcome back all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what we have going on here. So those of you who picked the green rock, you have confusion. This is your crown chakra. You need to keep that crown chakra open or open it up, right? For very good reasons. I hope you can see that. Okay, so, and this is the card of confusion. Are you feeling confused? Is someone confusing you? Discontent and boredom. Your house card is the first house, which is what people see and the impression you give. Okay, and Spirit says, let go. Your law and attraction card is the law of attraction brings whatever abundance I choose. And your planet card, I'm using these beautiful new cards since I just got them for the Astro Dice. So I thought they would work beautiful in this, especially with all these planets retrograded. So this one says Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom, which is nice because Saturn is retrograded at this time, along with Jupiter, Pluto, and Venus. Jupiter's not 100% stationed yet and retrograde, but it will be on May 14th. Okay, so it's still in shadow side at this time. Okay, and so there we have that. And then we have your tarot cards are the King of Pentacles upside down with the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so you were thinking, okay, let's get to the confusion card first so we can put it all together to figure out how you're going to keep this open and why it's so important that this stays open. Okay, so we have allowing confusion. Are you allowing confusion to run your life? Are you allowing this confusion? Now, I want to let you know right now, with Pluto being in retrograde mode, it does cause confusion, suspicious behavior of people. It also causes deceitful behavior in people. So if you're dealing with these things, this could be why maybe you're in confusion, okay? Because it does bring those type of energies with it. Okay, so this is spiritual support, consequences of actions, and finding love, clarity, support, and revelation. Now, this is the crown chakra, so this is I know, right? I know confusion. I know you're confusing me. I know I'm confused. Okay, so this is a part of the conscious mind, the wisdom, the spirituality, and the expansiveness, right? Okay, so what you need to understand is you're going to have a revelation. You need to have a revelation. Are you having a revelation? You need some meditation and quiet time to come to clarity within your mind. Okay, so having this confusion is causing discontent and or boredom, right? Which I'm thinking the confusion is because of discontent or causing discontent. And the first house, what people see or the impressions you give. What are you seeing that is causing you confusion? Who is causing you confusion? The King of Pentacles down here is causing you confusion. That's what it is, right? The King here causing you confusion, right? I'm going to back this up just a little bit. It seems a little too forward. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of cutting everything off because it's a little too close. Okay, so the King of Pentacles over here is causing you confusion. Or are you this King of Pentacles? Okay. Who's, unfaithful toward you? This unfaithfulness of what I believe is this King of Pentacles, who is this taking on this earth sign energy, this Taurus, Virgo, or this Capricorn, is confusing you, causing you discontent, causing this negative energy within you. You can't figure out. So you have to go into the first house and say, why is this person confusing me? I need to let this go, the angels say. Just let it go, because it's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it. It's just causing you negative energy and baggage to sit over here and be confused. Okay, you need to get back, you need to get back with your loving, harmonious, peaceful, tranquil side, because being confused is not bringing any tranquility at all. It's causing you to probably go into a type of hermit mode and make you run around thinking, I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay, so you want to law and attract this. This says the part of you that accepts challenge to gain the wisdom. Here's the challenge to gain the wisdom. The challenge to what? See what is going on. I know, right? So the law of attraction brings whatever abundance I choose. Use the law of an abundance. Are they confusing you and deceiving you within your financial realms of prosperity? There are so many wonderful things that are available in this wonderful world, and financial prosperity opens the door to so many of those things. Okay, so if you understand that you are prosperous, you will be prosperous. Don't confuse yourself. And don't allow this person to confuse you. And don't allow this person to have to, make you look in the mirror and say, what? Right? So putting the confusion down. Okay, so that way we can do our tarot on top of it. Yes, so they're making you look around, you're over here trying to understand things with your crown chakra. Keep that crown chakra open so that you can let it go, so that you can figure out the truth. As soon as you let go of the confusion, everything that you know will come to light. Yeah. 9 of coins. 8 of coins. There it is. Focusing. You're focused on this confusion. You're focused on this, whatever this 9 of coins is, right? With the 2 of cups, not having unity within yourself. So with the 9 of coins over here, it's like you're saying, well, I know that I'm prosperous. I know that I do my own work. I understand what I am doing. Okay, I understand that I have the accomplishments, but it's causing me to have discernment. The discernment is causing the discontent and the confusion, even though you know you're an accomplished person. But you're focused more on the discernment, right? Then you're focused where you're supposed to be focusing, because you're in confusion. So focusing on that confusion and that discontent is not healthy. So it's causing trouble within your relationship. Now, is this the relationship with your loved one? Is this the King of Pentacles? Is it causing you troubled relationship, or is it causing you to have a separation from this person? Are you harming yourself away from them in a separation? However you're going to see it, it's causing unsatisfactory love, and it could be within your friendship, within your love, or just yourself. So because you're so confused about actually what's going on. So that's why it says the parts of you that accept the challenge to gain the wisdom. And the wisdom is right here with the Saturn, okay, in retrograde right now as well, is telling you, think about, let go of that confusion and start using that crown chakra of I know instead of I don't know. Okay. Because, when you're confused, you're not going to be able to settle the mind enough to find the peace to be able to solve the problem. Okay, so the Hermit, there it is. Like I said, you going into a hermit mode. Are you dealing with a Virgo? Okay, doesn't have to be, but that's definitely you hermiting. You're hermiting though, but for all the wrong reasons at this time. You're hermiting to go into the first house to see what people see of you. But you're seeing it in a negative, and this is why you're confused. You're trying to see things. You need to use the hermit wisely to get to the wisdom. Okay, so when you're going into hermit mode, don't go into hermit mode and, be confused. So you have the Ace of Coins. Everything you see before you is there. When you go into the hermit mode to meditate instead of hide, okay, you will get the answers that you seek with the Ace of Coins. You will then be able to, use the first house to see exactly what's going on within yourself and within this person and this problem that you're having. So instead of having a problem, you're going to go into hermit mode to solve it, to find the answer. Getting out of the Eight of Swords, which the Ace of Swords is confusion, right? So that way you can get out of the Eight of Swords so that you can gain the wisdom. And then the Queen of Swords upside down. You don't need to be the Queen of Swords upside down. Or are you realizing that this person is the Queen of Swords upside down? I'm starting to think that you're seeing this person. I think this is the same person. You could also be dealing with a air sign, guys, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And you may even be going inside to realize the wisdom that this person is malicious, okay? They are vengeful. There is something treacherous going on, okay? So you don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to just sit in a negative mode, but you do want to wake up to understand why they're doing things. Are they narrow-minded? Are they only seeing things from one-sided areas? Okay, they're giving you 10 of Swords for sure. 6 of Swords. The Chariot, get that Chariot rolling so that way you can get to the 4 of Wands. This way you can have the peace and harmony within yourself, within the relationship. If it's not going to be within this relationship, it's definitely going to be moving towards peace and harmony within yourself, no matter what, getting out of this confusion. Because you have the 6 of Swords. Yes, the 6 of Swords. Okay, so it's showing, okay, that you're moving, but which direction are you moving in, guys? Okay, it looks like you're moving into a stalemate position. You're keeping yourself stalemate. You're moving closer to doing no action than taking action. So with the 6 of Swords upside down, you're in a stalemate position. You're only feeling about the pain of the 10 of Swords, so you need to let it go, so that way you can start moving on that Chariot and get those positives going, and also get your Chariot moving for your law of attraction, okay, of getting back what you choose, okay, the abundance that you choose, right? The law of attraction brings whatever abundance you choose. Okay, so that was your reading for that one. So good luck there, and keep working on that meditation to get out of that confusion. Once you settle the mind and continue to tell yourself, I don't need to really be confused because I actually understand what's really going on. So once you settle the mind, you'll find that peace of mind to be able to bring yourself out of that confusion. Okay? Alrighty, let's get on to those that picked the yellow rock. Okay, those of you who picked the yellow chakra rock. You have Enlightenment. The Enlightenment is the yellow chakra, which is the solar plexus, which is located just above the belly button. Okay, this is the middle grounding energy of the whole body. Keeps everything grounded in its own way. Not grounded like root chakra, but I mean balanced in itself, right? Because it's in the middle of the body. So you have the Enlightenment with the spiritual union, the 7th house. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romances, businesses, or family. Okay, and I'm using these house cards just in case you didn't watch the first part of the video, because I know some people just fast forward through, and that's fine. I got these house cards and all these cards for the Astro dice. I thought I'd use them. Okay, and the angels say it's not the right time for whatever it is that you're 100% looking for. and I know who I really am is your law and attraction card. And then the planet card is it's Jupiter. Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. And Jupiter is one of the planets that is retrograding at this time as well. Like I said, for those of you who didn't watch the first one, they got Saturn, which is also retrograded. So it's bringing in your self-confidence, your courage, your self-beliefs, and all your luck, right? So that's what you're looking for. And it's sitting next to your spiritual union. So you're becoming enlightened in that area. And you can see where it's sitting, right? Between these. So you have the Two of Wands. Very nice. With the King of Swords. Ooh. Okay. Speak it. Tell it. This is the Archangel Michael card. For those of you who've watched Chakra before, you know this. For those of you who are new, this is him. Okay. He's coming up saying, use that communication skills. Use that mind, that mental focus. Okay. Because he is all about the mental and the communication. Okay. Wanting you to know that he sees you, you see him, and also letting you know that, yeah, I see you focusing on your communication. Okay, so we have the Enlightenment card over here, so it's telling us that the path to enlightenment, the reluctant sage, that's the name of the card. This is supposed to be Topaz, the reluctant sage. Okay, so taking the time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, time for reflection. So this says, my thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? Support, courage, and confidence. Oh, and here it is, confidence and courage with the Jupiter. So there it is. Okay, so this is all about having the confidence within your spiritual union of what? Long-term partners, romance, business, family, things that have to do with unions, right? So, nice. I love how they just kind of all like just fall together. But it's not the right time, but we're going to find out why is it not the right time? Is it because of all these retrogrades? Remember, a lot of times, like, if you're in Venus retrograde, you guys do not start buying huge material items. It might not go well, right? Because Venus is about retrograding, but it's also about karma. So, if you have to get through things, do things, and certain things you don't want to do, okay, during retrogrades. I'm definitely not wanting to buy anything really expensive and luxurious. Okay, it might not go your way. The same with Mercury retrograde. You do not want to sign any legal documents or do anything like that during a Mercury retrograde. You want to wait until that's over, due to the communications of Mercury is communications. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So we have the Enlightenment. I'm going to put this back down. Keep that I want, or I can, right? So being that it's the chakra of I can have spiritual unions, I can have long-term significant partners of whatever area it is, except for it's not the right time right now. I can have self-confidence, and I know who I really am, so I can get through this, right? Hold on one second. I think I'm going to turn on the light behind me. It looks a little dark. That helps. That's going to help my video. Did help it a little bit. Video seems a little dark. If I can see it. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can have these. I can have these things. And yes, you can. And so with the Two of Wands over here, you're looking out, saying into the world, what can I do now? What are my options? How am I going to get to where I want to be? How am I going to get to this point of this enlightenment, to this courage, this confidence? How am I going to support myself? How am I going to enlighten myself for these areas? How am I going to grow? Right? How am I going to get through this confidence without having fears of knowing that every time I have a relationship, it doesn't seem to go my way, right? Why do I keep doing these things? Enlighten myself through spiritual unions. okay? And you over here are, you know, logically thinking about, you know, how to talk, how to speak, how to get to these significant others. How do I get the self-confidence enough? How do I bring my luck back up to where it's supposed to be? You know, I know who I really am, right? What does this card even say? It says you are an extension of non-physical energy. You are indeed an extension of that which we are. We are known as the teacher. We are known as Abraham. And we are together because of our matching intentions and desires. So you know you can have someone who matches your own intentions. Seems to me like you're on a self-confidence and a spiritual belief to find a partner who is more compatible to you. Maybe you're tired of having a person you're always fighting with, having a person who doesn't seem to be as compatible with you. You know, maybe it's for a little while and then it doesn't seem to work out. So you're trying to enlighten yourself, grow in yourself to say, you know, I can do this. I just need to look, figure it out, manifest what I need. Okay, so yeah, Queen of Coins upside down, Five of Cups upside down, and the Empress. So yes, you're telling yourself, yeah, you know, the spiritual relationships that I'm having are just, yeah, you know, they seem to be always with a person who's untrusting. Why do I always find an untrusting person? Why does it give me false prosperity, false stability, false everything? Tired of it. Okay? Tired of it. It also could be bringing you, for some of you, you might even be having suspicions of your person at this time. And if you're feel more suspicious now than you ever have before, it could be because of the Pluto retrograde. It brings in suspicions and deceit, and it brings in all these things of feeling untrustworthy. Okay, so then you have the Five of Cups. Okay, I'm tired of these people that, you know, are doing this and doing that. I'm tired of the unrequited love. I'm tired of it being there for a minute and then having it unrequited. Okay, so now you're saying with the Five of Cups upside down, okay, well, here we go, right? I have a hopeful outlook. Telling yourself, I can have a hopeful outlook for the spiritual union. I can become this Empress. And you're going to tell yourself this with the Law and Attraction card. You're going to tell yourself this all the time, right? Over here as the King of Swords. Keep telling yourself, I'm going to become the Empress. I'm going to find an Empress. One or the other. Doesn't matter if it's male or female. You're going to find this nurturing, beautiful person, but you're also going to become the Empress, whether you're male or female as well. Again, because you're going to start nurturing yourself, giving yourself the self-confidence, the courage, the self-belief, so that you can have the luck that you're looking for within the spiritual union. That's bringing that chakra, that solar plexus up, telling yourself that you can do this. You're going to feel lighter, you're going to feel brighter, and your tummy is going to feel wonderful, right? Because every time you feel down, when your solar plexus is not doing good, you get this twisted, kind of like tummy ache feeling, right? I don't know. I don't want to think about that. It kind of gives me a stomach ache to even think about that. I don't know. It's making me feel kind of nauseous. I don't want to think about that, right? No, now you're going to feel like the Empress, you know, and to go out there and find someone just as nourishing. Because why? Because it says, I know who I really am, and I'm looking for someone who is just as myself as the Two of Cups. And like I said, right now with retrogrades going on right now is a beautiful way to get rid of the negative energy so that you can start bringing on the positive energy. If you get rid of the negative during a retrograde, then the next retrograde, wow, just think of it, right? Just think of what you can do. Okay, then you'll be all ready and set. And the Empress coming up right here is a beautiful card because Venus is retrograding, and this is a Libra Taurus card, which are both Venus planets. So you getting back to your nurturing side and telling the retrograded planet and telling yourself and telling the angels, I'm ready to get rid of this negative energy. So you have Jupiter over here, retrograded, you have Venus retrograded. You know, it's like, okay, right? And here we go again. Archangel Michael coming out again. Yes, in your 7th house, give it to the king. Give it to the King of Swords. Okay. Give it to the King of Swords. Give it to Archangel Michael. Give it to the Lord. Give it to the divine. Give everything, all the negative energy to the divine, because they're the ones that don't want to hold it anyways. You spill it out, they want to take it from you anyways. It's theirs. They want that. Because they don't want you holding on to it with the 3 of Swords. They want you to release it so that way you can have the significant partners and stuff. That way when you're over here with the 2 of Wands looking so hard to do those things, you'll be able to stand your ground with the 9 of Staffs and say, hey, you know what? I got this. Look, he's ready to charge. I'm standing my ground and I'm ready to do this. I've got this, right? This is mine. I'm ready. Then the universe can give it to you with the Ace of Coins. So now the universe can come to you and say, yeah, you've gotten rid of all that negative energy. You're keeping that chakra open for yourself so that you can grow. And I'm going to allow this to happen, right? Because now you're going to go within a new growth area so that now you can be more prosperous in the areas that you're looking for. Okay? Because, yeah, you'll have so many more expectations. More expectations and less tribulations, less difficulties with the 9 of Staffs. Right? Standing that ground, knowing that expectations are coming to you. 4 of Swords upside down. Page of Staffs, yeah. Looking out, seeing what you can do. 9 of Pentacles upside down. 8 of Staffs growing onto higher levels, growing into newer levels so that you can, what? Queen of Cups, get a new love. Get the love that you deserve with the Queen of Staffs, taking on your own energy. Right now, you're going to become the Queen of Staffs, using your own energy, becoming intuitive, knowing what you have, rushing towards new love, knowing and loving and adoring yourself so that someone can love and adore you as well, becoming an emperor of your own empire because you know what you can do and you're responsible enough to take on the actions because you logically thought about what you were doing. You know, yes, it says it's not the right time for what? It's not the right time for a new love for you. Angels say, I'm sorry, it's not. You need to go through healing. You need to get to the higher levels of understanding. Get back the confidence, the courage, and let's do this. So that way when you become the Empress, then you become the High Priestess. Now you have your crown open. You can see the things that you need to do. Okay, you have the higher knowledge and wisdoms, and you understand the self-confidence to be able to move towards, with the Knight of Staffs, move towards the things that you deserve. Okay, because you've taken a death and transformation card. The death of what? Of having no strength. Oh, there it is over here. Of having no strength within a relationship and offering yourself with the Page of Cups. The strength and the abilities to stand and fight for the King of Coins, which is the ultimate prosperity of yourself. Okay. And that was your chakra reading, Leo, and a lot of beautiful cards over here. And I hope that you work on this, and especially during this retrograde time will be a wonderful time. I feel very actually enlightened myself to be able to do chakras during such a beautiful time of 4 retrograded planets at this time. So peace and love to you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, friends.